Okay, so or sorry, you can have any basic SQL. It's not, I tell you, it is not a thing. Is it okay? So either you should have a Java or Python knowledge, or you should have a Scala for doing the developer training. Is it okay?
Yeah,
This
so
is the
I have
thing.
a pretty decent knowledge in Unix, and Java also, like I would say I am, kind of above beginner.
Okay. So yeah, obviously then you can easily kick off with then if these two things are okay, so then you can kick off with the things of Hadoop development. In the Hadoop development, what I'll be training up. I'm just giving a clear idea picture to you. So how I'll be working in the classes in the senses, we will be training you in Cloudera or in Hortonworks. Is it okay?
Yeah, sure.
This is the thing. Mostly 90% I'll be training in the Cloudera. Let me be very clear on this. Is it okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
So this is the thing. So you have a in this what we are going to discuss. What I'm going to discuss in the sense is in Hadoop core, in Hadoop core development, in core module. In Hadoop core module, I will be discussing about the first topic that we go with a component called. I think you know very well about the Unix-based file systems, but here we have a Hadoop has its own distributed file system. Is it
Mm-hmm.
okay?
Yeah.
This is the first component that we are going to discuss, and it's a purely for literally it is used for only the storage area. Is it okay? It is used
Yeah.
for storage. And the second thing that we use another component, then we use a map reduce. Okay, either that's the reason why we use the programming models. What are the programming models? Either we go for Java or Python. So or the Scala. This we go up. So that's the reason why it is only the analysis process or analyzing.
So I have a question on this, right? I mean, I think I
Yeah.
know I have like, done enough Google that I know about HDFS, but with MapReduce, and I have seen some of the code that is written in MapReduce. Do we still need
Java.
to do this, or is there some kind of,
If you
already
want to do the
available?
map reduce, if you want to do the map reduce, you can have one other subcomponents. Is it okay?
Mm-hmm.
Like what it is in the census, you have a like if I want to do the map reduce, I can use by using a database called Hive, a data warehouse tool, which is nothing but Hive.
Okay. With Hive, I mean, do I completely get rid of MapReduce, or do I still need to?
No, not completely at some part. Only something you can do it. Some in some areas you cannot do it. On structured you cannot do it. Unstructured, sorry, you can do on only unstructured. You cannot do on unstructured.
So we cannot live without MapReduce if we are working on big data?
We cannot leave it. We need to know here we can do both of them. To be honest, we can do the process of anything that you can do. Any type of a data that we can do it.
Okay. Okay.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
So we go with Hive and Hue. Is it okay? It is a data warehouse tool. And the second thing that we go with the what it is, one more component is there when it's HBase that we go up, and the third thing we go up with Impala, and the fourth we go up with the pig, and the fifth one we go up with the scoop, and the last one we go up with the zookeeper. These are the things that we go up in the classes.
So what like I have a question on this thing is I know I mean like we taught a little bit of all of this, right? But what do they do in a real world scenario? Like how do they use this
Integrating
code?
each other,
I'm sorry?
integrate.
Yeah.
So how you're going to integrate in the senses? See, for this first of all, if you want to work it out, here are all these components. First of all, the core
Correct.
component. Each and every component will be running on the HDFS. Literally, the first and the foremost thing. If I install Hive, it should be installed on the top of
correct,
HDFS and MapReduce.
correct,
If I do any job on the Hive, so it will be doing the whole thing. Then it is we are storing in the HDFS itself, the first thing. And if
yes.
I want to do the analysis part, I'm doing on the MapReduce.
Mhm.
So that's the reason why which is integrated to each other, and it is purely a structure oriented. That's the first one. And here it is a column oriented without HBase. If I want to run HBase, you need to install Zookeeper compulsory. Why it is in the senses for scheduling the jobs. And compulsory it will be stored on a meta store, which is nothing but again into the HDFS.
So can you show me some of, like, I don't know, your Cloudera or whatever that you will be showing me, like a real-time demo rather than this?
Uh, on Hive, I'm just getting onto the Hive machine. I have stored some data on it. Just see the thing.
Okay.
Is it okay? So
Yeah.
I want to show you how many databases exist. Like MySQL, how you work on similar to Hive also. Is it okay? And I want to use the database MyDB. Is it okay? In
Yeah.
that I have how many tables in the census. We just try to see the tables, show tables. In that right now, see I have a table called employee table. Is it okay?
Mm-hmm.
Describe EMP. Now you can see the table. Can you see that right now? Employee code, name, you can see the thing.
Right.
Okay. Now I want to have select a sum of, I want to have the salary of maximum. Is it okay? From EMP where uh, order by department number. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Oh, just a minute. Sorry, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. Max of, I'm very sorry. I was in a hurry and from EMP table. Is it okay? Order by department number equals to order by department number. Or else just I'll just count the rows of it. So better, this is the best way. See the thing, what we are doing right now. Can you see right now? I'm doing a map reduce job directly on this thing.
1 minute, okay? I will be right back. Yeah, sorry, I'm back.
Yeah. So now can you see here what you have it? This is a salary. Can you see here how many rows are there? If I do a count function, can you see that? An aggregate function, I have done automatically the map reduce job.
Right.
Can you see
So
that?
how many rows did it return?
The value you can see it.
Okay. 7 rows.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Got
I
it?
see, like, you didn't write anything. So when I was saying map reduce, right? You did not
Hmm.
write any specific Java jar that,
No, nothing. Automatically does it.
right?
That
But
is a
this is
programming. This is
only,
literally we are using Hive. See, these are the things are these jars are different. What is in the senses we here we follow what are in the senses the programming model. See, if I explain you here, that's a different scenario. When we write it, we work with Eclipse, and then we
Right.
do it. So that's a different scenario.
So those kind of things also needs to be done often or not much?
Not much, but because if you are how your means it depends upon the person to person. People may be depending upon this. Some people may not depend on a different thing. So like that. It depends upon. See the thing we have written some programs of it for doing analysis of the same thing what we have done. I have done on the programming side.
Okay.
Okay,
So
like
to
this.
access these things, right? I think yeah, I'm okay here too. And so to access this thing from front end or some kind of a URL, is there anything like that?
No,
How
no.
do you
I'll share this. I'll share this to you. Don't worry about it.
No, not
I'll be
this one. I
giving.
mean like to manage the whole Hadoop ecosystem.
No,
So you always have to go through this Unix command and like, if you want to launch Hive.
compulsory. Compulsory. You have all the things together of a net. So we use a Cloudera manager to start up all the services of it.
How about, I thought I heard Impala or something, right? I think Cloudera came up with something where you could see all of this.
Yeah, see the thing I'll show you. So can you see right now?
Yeah,
All the services you can see right now. All the services are at placed one space.
okay. Yeah, I think this is what I was talking about. So what is Impala?
Impala is also one of the database which is similar like Hive,
Okay,
but it is pretty faster as compared to Hive. It is 8 times faster.
okay. And once you do this, right, so because I come from the data warehouse and all those environment, once you do all of this, so can reporting like OBIE or something come and hit on this?
It doesn't hit on it. It hit on
I
the
mean, how
census.
do
It
you
may
use it?
yeah. So it will be already will be available. The database is also we will be converting. We will be doing this thing. We will be converting the database into this databases and from we use export and import to do these databases.
No, but then
We need to transfer the data.
that's defeats the purpose, right? So I guess I mean the problem that I am like really facing on my job today, like is a real problem is we are dealing with huge tables, right? Like gigabytes and
Oh,
gigabytes. So there is like
okay,
100
okay.
million rows or something that a reporting needs to pull.
Wow.
And then
Hmm.
they are saying, okay, we need to go into big data or something, right? So how
Okay.
does reporting connect to these, I guess, almost, I
Actually,
mean,
we transfer the data from one database to another database. We can integrate it.
okay.
We need to integrate it.
Doesn't like some reporting directly talk to these Hive or
Yeah,
something?
you can have actually the reporting tool in the census. Let me tell you one thing. The thing is, you use Tableau for reporting tool.
Okay,
It's very good one for reporting tool. I think
okay,
so. My mind, because the people use a lot of Tableau.
okay. So, I mean, if we put like, if we do all of this and then again put the data back on database like Oracle or anything,
Yes,
then it's not,
yes.
we defeat the purpose, right?
This is not the purpose. To be honest, correct. You're 100% correct.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm good with your demo. So I don't know. I guess I need to talk to the training like organization on
Yeah.
how we want to do it.
Yes, you need to talk to them. Yeah.
And what is the other one you were saying? I am like a little bit, okay with this Cloudera thing. I have installed this, played around with it a little bit.
Hot and
Uh,
works.
yeah, what is the that one and
Hot
what's
and
the
works.
difference?
The same thing, but you'll be working in a different way. That's it. The same thing like Cloudera, how you have it, Hortonworks is also one of the